Imagine waking up one day to find that the dollar has lost all of its value. It's a scary thought, but preparing for this possibility can make all the difference. This video isn't designed to be a doom and gloom kind of video or to make some outlandish prediction, but more of a how to be better prepared if that scenario were to occur. Preparing for a potential collapse of the US dollar involves diversifying your assets, securing essential supplies, and building financial resilience. Over the past century, the value of the US dollar has gone down a lot because of inflation. Since the early 1900s, the dollar has lost about 96% of its purchasing power. This means that what you could buy for $1 back then would now cost about $25. This shows why it's important to protect your money against inflation and losing value. So that's the purpose of this video, to explore several simple yet effective ways to protect yourself and your finances if the dollar should collapse. Hi, I'm Greg Hardy and welcome back to the channel, and I appreciate you being here. On this channel, we talk all things personal finance, investing, and building a financially secure future. If you're passionate about taking control of your finances and learning something new every week, subscribing is the best way to stay connected. One click helps grow this community and brings this knowledge to others who need it. To diversify your investments, start by considering precious metals. Owning gold, silver, or other precious metals can be a pretty good way to protect your wealth. These metals often hold their value during times of economic instability, and you can buy physical gold and silver coins or bars, or you can invest in funds like the GLD or SLV that track their prices. This way, you have a solid asset that can help you if the dollar loses all of its value. Gold is expensive right now, but can be purchased in very small portions like grams and even fractional ounces. Another option is to invest in cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum can serve as a hedge against traditional currency devaluation. While cryptocurrencies can be risky due to their price swings, they do offer an alternative store of value. However, it is important to research and understand the risks before investing in crypto. Due to their extreme volatility, only invest what you can afford to lose. Also, consider holding some of your savings in foreign currencies. This can help reduce the risk if the dollar weakens. You can open a foreign currency bank account or invest in foreign currency funds. By spreading your investments across different currencies, you can protect your wealth from the impact of a falling dollar. To prepare for an emergency, it's important to stockpile essential supplies. Start with non-perishable foods like canned goods, dried foods, and other items that can last a long time without refrigeration. Think about foods like rice, pasta, beans, and canned vegetables. Make sure to have enough to last for at least a few weeks. Make sure to check your expiration dates and rotate your stock regularly to keep everything fresh. Make sure you have a good supply of water. Store bottled water in case your regular water supply becomes unsafe or unavailable. It's also wise to have a reliable water filtration system on hand. This can help you purify water from other sources if need be. Consider portable water filters, which are easy to use and can be a lifesaver in a real emergency. Keep basic medical supplies ready. A well-stocked first aid kit should include things like bandages, antiseptic and pain relievers, and any other items that you might need for minor injuries. If you or your family members take prescription medication, try to keep an extra supply on hand. This way you'll be prepared for any medical needs that arise during a crisis. To increase your self-sufficiency, consider growing your own food. I started a garden several years ago, and each year I try to make it just a little bit bigger than the year before. Start one in your backyard or use containers if you have limited space. You can grow fresh fruits and vegetables like tomatoes, lettuce, green beans, carrots, just to name a few. This not only provides you with healthy food, but also saves money and reduces your dependence on grocery stores. Even a small garden can make a huge difference, and gardening can be pretty rewarding and a relaxing hobby as well. Another way to become more self-sufficient is by learning practical skills. Things like carpentry skills can help you make simple repairs around the house, build furniture, or create storage solutions. Learning plumbing can save you money on repairs and help you handle minor issues without calling a professional. Sewing is another useful skill, allowing you to mend clothes or even make new ones. These skills are invaluable, especially during tough times when resources might be scarce or expensive. They can also give you a sense of independence and confidence. I cover this in so many of my videos, but building an emergency fund is a crucial step in preparing for unexpected events. Start by keeping some cash on hand in small denominations. This is important because in a crisis, electronic payment systems may not work, and you may need cash for immediate purchases. Small bills like 5s, 10s, and 20s are practical as they are easier to use for everyday expenses without needing much change. In addition to cash, consider storing barter goods. These are items that can be traded if cash becomes less useful or if you need something that isn't available for purchase. Useful barter items include things like alcohol, tobacco, hygiene products, and even food staples like sugar or coffee. These items are often in demand and can be exchanged for other goods or services that you might need. By having a variety of barter goods, you can increase your ability to trade and meet your needs during tough times. Investing in tangible assets is also a smart way to protect your wealth. Start with real estate, which can provide long-term security. Consider owning property, especially land that can be used for farming or for other productive purposes. This type of investment not only holds value, but can also generate income or provide resources like food. Even a small piece of land can be valuable as it offers potential for growth and for self-sufficiency. Another option is to invest in high-value collectibles and art. These items can serve as an alternative store of value, especially during times of economic instability. Collectibles like rare coins, stamps, or vintage items often appreciate over time. Art pieces, particularly from well-known artists, can also increase in value and be sold or traded if needed. When investing in collectibles and art, though, it's important to do your research and purchase items that have a history of retaining or growing in value. This way, you can diversify your investments and protect your assets in uncertain times. Strengthening community ties is essential for resilience during tough times. Start by joining local networks and community groups. Being part of a supportive community can provide resources and security, whether it's a neighborhood association, a gardening club, or a local business group. These connections can help you share information, resources, and support. Building strong relationships with your neighbors and local businesses can also create a sense of security and cooperation. Another important step is to share and trade within your community. Establish local systems for trading goods and services. For example, you could barter items like fresh produce, homemade goods, or skilled services like repairs or tutoring. This kind of system helps everyone get what they need without relying solely on money. It also fosters a sense of community and mutual support. By actively participating in local networks and trade systems, you can build a stronger, more connected community that is better equipped to handle challenges. Staying informed and educated is crucial for navigating economic uncertainties. Begin by regularly following economic news. Keeping up with global economic trends and policies can help you understand how changes might affect your finances. You can read reliable news sources, listen to financial podcasts, watch economic news channels, or use this channel as a resource. Pay attention to key indicators like inflation rates, interest rates, and government policies, as these can impact your investments and your financial planning. Take the time to educate yourself about economics, finance, and survival strategies. Understanding basic economic concepts can help you make informed decisions about your money. Consider reading books, taking online courses, or attending workshops on personal finance, investing, and even emergency preparedness. Learning survival strategies such as how to grow your own food or handle first aid can also be very valuable. By continuously educating yourself, you can better prepare for potential economic challenges and protect your financial well-being. Developing a contingency plan is essential for handling emergencies. Start by identifying potential safe locations where you can go if there is civil unrest or a severe economic collapse. Research areas that are less likely to be affected by major problems, such as rural or even less populated regions. Consider factors like access to resources, safety, and the availability of services. Make a list of these locations and plan how you would get there if need be. Also, make sure to create a communication plan to stay in touch with family and friends during an emergency. Decide on a primary and a backup method for communication, whether that is phone calls, text messages, or social media. Establish meeting points where you can gather if phone lines are down. Make sure everyone in your family or your group knows these plans and has a copy of important contact information. Having a clear communication plan helps ensure that you can stay connected and coordinate effectively during a crisis. Guys, like I said at the beginning of this video, this isn't meant to be a doom and gloom scenario or a definite prediction. However, the possibility of a dollar collapse is real, and it's something that we should all be made aware of. Waiting until it happens is not an option, because by then it will be too late to take the necessary steps. It's crucial to start preparing now to protect yourself and your loved ones. So imagine waking up one day and finding that your savings have lost their value or that everyday items are suddenly too expensive to afford. This is a reality we could face if the dollar collapses. Taking action today can mean the difference between struggling to survive and being ready to handle the situation. So don't wait until it's too late. Start building your emergency fund. stockpiling essential supplies, and investing in tangible assets now. Remember, being prepared isn't about being scared, it's about being smart. Preparing for the worst while hoping for the best is a reasonable approach to safeguard your future. So don't be caught off guard, take the steps we've discussed, and ensure you're ready for whatever may come. If you found this video eye-opening, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who you think needs to hear it. And if you want more practical, no-nonsense advice on building wealth and securing your financial future, check out this video here. And also, please make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.